everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's Challenge Runs in the Binding of Isaac. Only we're going to be doing another vanilla run. You know why? Because I actually really liked the vanilla run that we did last time with Judas. We got incredibly lucky. We got things like Sacred Heart. What was the other item we got in addition to Sacred Heart that made things crazy? It was like Sacred Heart Polyphemus or something insane like that. You know what? Why not play as CAIN today? Maybe the luck foot will bring us additional luck in addition to the additional luck we got earlier. I don't know. Apparently addition is the word of the day today, which is good because I just learned how to add. So, there's going to be no conditions to this challenge run, despite, you know, have fun. That's the only thing that actually matters in this run. Challenge run's still going fast and furious. Never fear, but I like to take some time to do vanilla runs as well. Because, you know, vanilla runs, after you've done so many challenge runs, vanilla runs are almost a challenge run in themselves. They have their own unique kind of conditions and styles and, you know, constraints that make it more difficult or less difficult, depending on the run specifically. But in any case, hopefully that doesn't sound like verbal diarrhea. Spoilers, I was totally bullshitting. Death is a good card to get super early, though. Let's just see. Spider Butt. This is an item I used to like a whole lot, but now I'm going to be definitely on the lookout to get something better than that eventually. But in the meantime, we might as well go back and explore what I presume is going to be the last room. I assume Death is going to be capable of killing the boss that we fight instantly. Actually, I might want to use Death on Envy. Well, here's the thing. I might want to use Spider Butt on Envy and then Death on whatever boss we face next, because Envy is almost certainly going to be harder than like a Monstro or a Larry Jr. or something. So I'm just going to try to get these guys whittled down a little bit, and when they're all or mostly in the final state where they're all like tiny, we'll pop this spider button and see what happens. Maybe one. Okay, now I think it's a good time. That went very well, actually. For once, I feel like I've made a smart tactical decision, even though I did almost take some damage there. So this is going to be no damage on this room. We're going to earn a single bomb, which I'm going to save because I, like 99% of the time, will never find the secret room on the first floor for whatever reason. This will be the one time that it's actually in the obvious location. But in any case, that was reasonably good. I forgot Spider Butt works once every 2 rooms, so we will be able to use this fairly frequently. Death card just instantly killed Pin. We get an HP upgrade, and so far, everything has gone according to plan, I would say. We're going to be on the basement part 2, which should be even easier than the floor we just dealt with. Spider Butt apparently doesn't do quite as much damage as I thought. Is it worth a bomb to open a chest? You know what? I don't think it is in this situation. Most of the time I'll take that deal, but in this situation, I kind of feel like it's not really that worth it when you only have 1 bomb. We have enough keys right now, so it's not like we're desperate for those yet. But we'll see if maybe we get some more bombs in the future and make this a better possibility. Mini-Mosh, pretty solid upgrade. Extra speed, you know, I was watching, there's another popular Isaac personality called Lethal Frag. He's more of a streamer, though. He's been streaming something like 430 nights straight, which is fucking admirable. That is insane. But he did like a really like John Madden-esque, and I don't mean that in an insulting way, like Binding of Isaac teaching session. And he was talking a lot about how important he thought speed was as an item. And, you know, I can't say I agree wholeheartedly, but it did open my mind a little bit, Morpheus style. To the idea of using speed, or not, because I don't really have a control over when I get speed upgrades, beyond just not re-rolling them as often as I already do, but it opened my mind a little bit to the possible benefits of using speed in a tactical way, if you will. So I'm going to be, I wouldn't necessarily say experimenting with speed more often, because that sounds like I have a narcotics issue, but I'm definitely going to, you know, keep my options open, or keep my, my mind open when it comes to not complaining about getting speed upgrades. You know, if you get too many speed upgrades, it can be a detriment, at least if your skill is at the level mine is, which is, you know, not to brag, it's actually the exact opposite. If you're as bad as I am, then speed can sometimes hurt you as much as it helps you. Let's see what we've got in our deal with the Devil Room here. You know what? Let's mix it up a little bit, go with the Mark. I don't think it's a fantastic item, but we got 2 HP upgrades already, so I can afford to be a little bit frivolous to give us a little bit of extra damage. So, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get some more HP and continue stacking it upwards. Otherwise, we might look for something like a Guppy's Paw. But in the meantime, I like taking the Mark whenever we get the opportunity to do so. Anything that gives me some extra damage, even at cost to myself, is a nice thing to do. The only thing, I wish the Mark was rebalanced a little bit to make it stronger, because it used to be one of those items that was cool to pick up when the game was a little bit shorter and you didn't have to deal with the Cathedral and the chest. It was good enough, you know, to beat Mom. Is there any way I could get to that? I don't think so. I should use Spider Butt at some point, but, you know, it was a decent item to beat Mom. The Fool card doesn't really benefit me. And Mom's Heart, and maybe even Satan, because it gives you that extra damage at the cost of your health. But as the game goes on, like as the game's gotten longer and longer and longer, health has become increasingly important. I'm not going to look for the secret room on this floor, and we're just going to go down to the next floor. So yeah, health has become increasingly important. So as such, I think the Mark and the Pact have kind of fallen in usefulness a little bit. Is this Ipecac? Well, if I'd known that we were going to get Ipecac, I probably would not have gone for... Oh, that's what we had, wasn't it? Wasn't it Ipecac? Sacred Heart? I don't remember. But if I'd known that we were going to get this, I probably would not have gone for the Mark. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Spider Butt plus Ipecac is actually an awesome combination for this reason that you can see right here. Fast-moving enemies, we can actually choose to slow them down by way of Spider Butt, and then just finish them off with the actual Ipecac shots. We've seen Ipecac a lot lately, but that is A-okay with me. Again, people who commented on that, like, top 10 worst items in Isaac, a lot of them were like, Northernlion, how did Ipecac not make it on the list? And the reason Ipecac didn't make it on the list of the worst 10 items in Isaac is because Ipecac, in my opinion, actually a really, really good item. The only thing is, there's a couple items that make it basically a death sentence, but most of the time, Ipecac is fucking awesome, in my opinion. So again, situations like this, where these dudes are now slow, but used to be fast. Spider-Butt, not great, but at least it will deal reasonably well with Ipecac, and I think this is a decent item combination. Is it good enough to carry me through the rest of the game? Almost certainly not. We should look for secret rooms now, too. This does solve my bomb problems as well. Wow, we got pretty lucky there. I'm just going to blow up the slot machine, and we're going to pick up an extra bomb as a result of that. Bomb's still useful, because they will allow us to take out enemies that get too close to us. And, you know, I would love to go to the shop as well, but we're going to need to get some more money to make that a reasonable expectation. Yeah, there's the boss room right there, so I'll save Spider Butt. We'll just kill all these guys in 1 or 2 Ipecac shots, and I would say everything is going surprisingly well right now. Let's just freeze Pete. Hopefully I'll be able to drop some fat-ass poison shots in on him quickly. And if I can take out all these rocks, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because I'm going to lose all my cover from the eyes as well as his normal shots. But hey, easy fight. We get enough money to possibly go to the shop. If one of those was a nickel, it would have been beautiful. So, you know, 13 cents is sometimes enough to make something good come out of the shop. But since I only have 1 key, I'm going to save it for now, and maybe we'll get more keys on the later floor to make that perhaps more viable. More bombs again. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Bombs are always okay. We'll freeze these dudes. Very important for me. I often make this mistake, but very important for me to use this spacebar item as much as is possible. Spider Butt, not very good overall. I think it's the first damage I've taken. At least the first damage I've taken in a long time. Not great overall, but it does give me the opportunity. Start a chain reaction, please. Well, we can just do it this way instead. It does give me the opportunity to use an active effect a lot, and obviously we're going to be skipping Lemon Mishap, but in the meantime, might as well blow up all this poop in the item room, see if we can at least get a couple cents out of here. 1 cent? A single cent. I'll take it. No, we didn't get anything. We'll look for the secret room. We might be able to bomb our way into the shop regardless of what just happened. We cannot, unless it's on the other side, but we'll check on that in a second. In the meantime... I do want to play the blood bank to get money, but we're going to need to get keys first to make that happen, and we also want to take a look and see if maybe there's a boss trap room, because if there is a boss trap room, then I have more incentive to play the blood bank, although it will be a little scary because I don't have a whole lot of spirit hearts to roll on. So Spider Butt big here. The Spider Butt really, again, kind of more stupid damage, but the Spider Butt really not do a Necronomicon effect? I was totally sure that it did. But it's possible that either it doesn't or it does such little damage. Oh, Jesus Christ. That it's kind of not even worth mentioning, if that makes any sense. I didn't realize there was a rock there, otherwise I probably would have been able to dodge. There is a boss trap room, but now we're in an interesting position. I guess I do want to kill these guys before I leave. I was thinking I could just walk out of the room. I want to go to the shop. Oh, Jesus Christ, be careful. And be able to buy a spirit heart. Seriously? Why is this guy so suddenly hard to kill? Buy a spirit heart, which would allow me to go into that boss trap room without too much risk of dying myself. Alright, that was a nice little walk there. I would love to get that key as well. It's totally possible that we could get super lucky and just be able to use that key, or use the bomb to knock the key closer to us, I think. Let's just play it cool here. That was fairly good. Again, more money. This might be the secret room. It is not. If it was the secret room, we could have bombed our way into the boss room. There's our secret room. So we can bomb our way into the shop this way, actually, so we don't need to get a key to go to the shop, which is actually awesome, but we got a key regardless. we're going to be getting a little bit more money here. And now the shop could prove exceptionally valuable if we get spirit hearts in there. It's greed, but that's okay. Let's slow him down. Wow, it stopped his shots in midair and gave us a lot of money that we can use on a future floor to make something beautiful happen, I hope. In any case, I'm feeling a little bit... Can we not? Oh, that was so silly of me. There's no other red hearts available? Okay, what we're gonna do is come into the arcade then. Drop a spirit heart, please. Help me out. If you could just drop a spirit heart, that would be fantastic. Well, more keys and money. We are gonna blow up the blood bank. I wanted to not blow up the blood bank. Oh my god, it didn't actually give us a red heart. It almost always gives us a red heart. Now I'm starting to think, man, taking the mark was a silly decision. One single champion enemy, a couple of bosses could kill me in one hit. I wonder if I can just knock this key out of here. This is almost as much for me to learn how the physics work in this game, because sometimes, you know, you can get lucky and an enemy will like fly out through one of those corners. I guess it's unlucky when an enemy does it to you. Ow. Oh god, I walked over the spike! Just wasn't thinking. Alright, let's replay this. We're only 10 minutes in. That was... I mean, it was a great run. I was having a lot of fun with it. And until that floor, everything was going peachy. I don't even know if I got hit before that floor. But this is the same way that my luckiest run ever started. I died like 7 minutes in. Let's see what we get in our pills here. We are CAIN, so, I mean, it couldn't be bad, but it did give us some bad gas, unfortunately. That was really unfortunate. Things were going... I love Ipecac as an item because it's so powerful, but, you know, sadly, we didn't really get the benefit out of that possibly we should have. If only... I think that was just one of those runs where if I had just gotten over the hump, like if I just had a little bit more HP, I would have been totally fine. Especially if we could make that, like, get more HP later on in the game by way of a relic or a Guppy's Paw or a nail or something. But sadly, obviously, that train has sailed for us, so we're kind of stuck, sadly. But we'll try another run here with CAIN. It was an unfortunate vanilla run, to say the least. Anyway, keys very important on this floor, as you might be able to tell. And I feel like I'm attacking so slowly now. Come on. Just give me explosive, poisonous tears, please. Sadly, nothing in all of this poop, despite all of the effort that I put in. We're going to check out this curse room, because why the F not? Pills and flies. That is a good curse room. Let's see what we got. Tears up, well worth it, and bad gas. Was it worth it for the tears up pill? I think it was. Let's see what we've got back here. A half heart. These flies will probably kill whatever's in the next room for us. Please be a cent. Seriously, no money? I've shot like 15 or 16 poops so far. And no money. It's a damn shame. Anyway, that hopper blew himself up, and finally we get a cent. We'll just use bad gas to poison this guy and take damage ourselves. Let's try not to die on the first floor, if at all possible. Now, if we could just get some extra red hearts, I would be a happy camper. We're probably almost to the end of this floor, so item rooms would also be something I would be looking to check out before dying. Remember, a single champion enemy could kill me. And double flies could be annoying. A single champion enemy in one hit, or, you know, 2 hits from an asshole enemy like a double fly, which is very much not out of the question. Now, there is a tinted rock here. That was something that happened on the last run, or did not happen on the last run, actually, as we didn't come across any tinted rock. Sadly, I have 0 bombs, so we're not going to be able to open that tinted rock up yet. There's another one here, so the game, troll engine, punishing me, I guess. Taunting me, if you will. Please just give me a single bomb, and I could start this whole chain reaction. I could go to the shop, but with 2 item rooms, I kind of want to save my keys for the item rooms. I mean, we are in a situation, well, we could earn spirit hearts out of that as well, but we are in a situation where literally any spacebar item is okay. Charm of the Vampire, I wish I got it earlier, but I'm happy to have it regardless. The more money we get, the more viable the shop potentially becomes, and actually the shop might be super important, because if it gives us the option to buy a bomb, then we could blow up those tinted rocks. But before we make the decision to commit, we should finish off the rest of the floor. We can't open that, obviously, as much as I would like to. I'm kind of hoping that this item room contains like a bomb item in it. Not like a, oh, that item's the bomb. I mean, like, literally that item is some kind of bomb. Pyro, Mr. Mega, even Bob's Rotten Head. Well, a second key means we will be going to the shop for sure. And we've cleared out the entirety of this floor. So now we don't have to worry about it as much, unless we die against one of these bosses. And remember, we are fighting 2. We're gonna get the Miter. That is absolutely fantastic. I think we've got a great base now for health. You know, leave it to the troll engine. I suffered for health last time. But now we find ourselves in a fantastic position for it between Charm of the Vampire and the Miter. All we've got to do is survive long enough for those to actually give us some benefit. Now, I'm kind of hoping we get a good 7-cent item in the shop. Compass is awesome. I'm going to spend 3 cents on a heart and then leave because we don't have any bombs, unfortunately. But again, we could fight someone who gives us the box or something. We could just try to win some bombs here, which is actually probably pretty valuable right now. Hey, Crystal Ball! That's awesome. That gives us a Spirit Heart and some kind of active effect, right? Let's try it out on monsters here. Yeah, it doesn't give us a Spirit Heart. It gave us a Tarot card, though. And I believe it also... Oh, you know what it also does? It shows off the location of the map. Crystal Ball is one of those items that I like a lot, but it shows up so rarely. I think you can only get it these days from fortune tellers. So it shows up so rarely that I don't really get a chance to remember how much I like it. But yeah, we'll be able to use this for a little while because we won't get another spacebar item until at least the shop on the next floor. And given my money and bomb situation right now, maybe even longer. And hey, we did actually get some really good stuff here. Keys, bombs, a trinket, a pill for a speed upgrade, more lifesteal from Isaac's Fork, temperance, and judgment. Okay, well, you know what? We're probably going to save that judgment card. People have told me many times, if you use judgment on a floor... or on a deal with the devil room, you can get deal with the devil items from judgment. That's something that is very important for me to keep in mind, because I could possibly snag 2 deals with the devil. Two deal with the devil items here, if I play my cards right. And actually, I mean literally play my cards right, because I am talking about this Judgment Tarot card, I suppose. In any case, come at me, bros. We've killed one Larry Jr. Let's just try not to get killed by the second Larry Jr. here. Sadly, the poop is providing him with a pretty adequate shield. 5 cents might not be enough to get super big money out of Judgment, so actually what I probably should have done is gone to, blown up the blood banks first, or, sorry, blown up the, blown up Temperance, or maybe blown up one of the, tinted rocks outside and opened the chest that was near it. You know what I'm saying. In any case. We're going to kill Larry Jr. here fairly easily if I can just get a couple more shots to land. There we go. No deal with the devil. We get a range upgrade. So I'm going to save this judgment card for now. This could prove insanely valuable later. In the meantime, I am going to use this temperance card in the hopes that we get another HP upgrade. Probably pretty unlikely. But even just getting extra money is pretty valuable. Wow, okay, that's the IV bag, which I don't want to take. So we'll stick with judgment. Not going to use him yet. We're going to save him for as long as we can. And we're not quite done with this floor yet. We want to go back and maybe this one with the Tainted Rocks and the money. Money is now super important, and we ended up getting 2 Spirit Hearts out of that. Alright, I would say that floor went fairly well despite some initial hiccups, and we're ready to go down to the second set of floors after merely 18 minutes. Is that a positive? Maybe. So, being on the Catacombs Part 1, things are going to be a little bit trickier for us here, but we already found our item room in our shop. That's a good start for us. Telepathy for Dummies is, unfortunately, obviously, a terrible start for us. So that item room is bunk. We're going to see what we got in the shop. We have the 9-volt and a Spirit Hearts, and, you know, some regular hearts and keys. The 9-volt is probably going to be my main focus on this floor. If I can get Crystal Ball up a little bit more often, I will be a happy camper. I would love for there to be a boss trap room on this floor to kind of compensate me for the fact that I was unable to get a good item in the item room, but, you know, shit happens sometimes. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the Crystal Ball, how it works. I believe every single time, by the way, thank you, Charm of the Vampire on Isaac's Fork should keep us pretty juiced up here, as well as the Miter on Spirit Hearts, of course. But I'm a little bit fuzzy on how, I can't believe I didn't get hit, the Crystal Ball works. I know it gives us the compass and map every single floor, like whenever we use it, it tells us where all the rooms are. I believe it also, then it has the option to give us like an item from the fortune teller, like it could give us a trinket, it could give us a Spirit Heart. Oh lord, I don't like being here. If we stand still, they can't hit us, I think. But how am I gonna get around this dude? We're just gonna sprint, and then, oh, I still got hit. But it was twice, actually, but 3 times. Well, it was good while it lasted, at least. We get another key. This is a library. First off, Crystal Ball, Tarot card, the Fool, garbage, but it tells us where everything is. So there's our secret room. We will play that with our bomb, because we want the money for Judgment or the shop. 99 bombs! Fuck yes! Okay, that is a problem solved for us now. what should we do? Let's just think about this for a second. I think we should go to these other rooms first, because again, I want to amass as much money as possible. If we don't get the 9-volt, you know, who cares, really? I would much rather get a free deal with the devil. Well, not free, but a non-health trading deal with the devil from this judgment card. But that, we're at 14 cents now. Might be possible. You know, with 99 bombs, we can easily get this cents right here at, like, 0 cost to ourselves. There's our second secret room. Please tell me that is an eternal heart, and I would be very, very happy. It is Crowfoot. I'm instead gonna go with, Isaac's Fork, which has been keeping us very flush with health right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First things first, we're gonna go fight this boss, and we're gonna see if we get a deal with the devil, in which case I will use my judgment card. Let's just put this right here. In that case, I would use my deal with, or my judgment card to try to get a second deal with the devil item. I'm gonna put a bomb right here. This seems like a good one. Alright, now we just need to start the chain oh my god, there's too many! There's too, do you see this? Please start a chain reaction now. Alright, that was good. We got some crazy slowdown, but that's to be expected. Pick up the Spirit Heart, which compensates us for the one that we lost. And we'll see what we get as a result of this fight, which went fairly well, but was also certainly noteworthy for its weirdness. We got a Tears plus HP upgrade. I'm gonna go back and buy the 9-volt. Getting a tarot card as well as map and compass more often is valuable, I guess. And especially if we end up replacing our spacebar item, it'll be worth something. You know what? We have some extra keys to afford here. Why don't we just pop on through here, get Sad Onion. Wow, I am glad I took that opportunity. It doesn't always work out like that, but when it does, that is awesome. So 9-volt is now ready again. We're not going to use it yet. We'll use it immediately on the next floor to get the compass, and then we'll be able to plan our attack. In any case, again, good floor. We're not in the clear yet, but, you know, some positive benefits. I'm not even going to the library. I should probably go to the library. But whatever, let's fucking roll with the crystal ball for now. Roll with the crystal ball, he says. Okay, so there's everything. We also got a world card, which I'm just going to pop anyway, because I want to hold on to this judgment card for our movement forward. So with 94 bombs, I'm going to be a little bit, I wouldn't say judicious, but I'm not going to just use it as if I'm playing, you know, fetus in a jar or anything. I want to make sure that these bombs are 100% going to last. But whenever there's a situation where I, you know, am having trouble against a boss or an enemy, or there's a tough room, these bombs are going to come very much in handy. I like Pyro because it doesn't just give you, like, a strategic advantage. It gives you a real, kind of, like, offensive advantage, too. I do kind of miss the spider butt. I miss that offensive capability. But I'm pleased with this run as well, especially, you know, getting Sad Onion. If we could now just stack up our damage a little bit, I would be a happy camper. Especially, you know, I would almost trade for the mark in this situation, because apparently I never learn. So let's just keep going here. Actually, would be ideal for me to kill the green dude first, probably, because then you can do that, and we'll just be safe. Every extra bomb counts, I suppose, in this situation, and you know what? Let's just do this. And if we stand still... Oh, I really thought that was going to get all of them, sadly. No such luck. Be careful. Important thing is, if the shots come for you, don't dodge, because you're probably going to get hit regardless. Okay, Crystal Ball again. We get a Spirit Heart out of that, which is exactly what I wanted. We get Book of Shadows, which I'm going to skip. Let's check out this room. Bloody Penny, which at this point I'm like, okay, you know what? I appreciate it, but I'm okay from a health standpoint. Don't worry about me, game. Health is cool now for once. It's like, oh, you motherfucker, you're going to complain about dying because I didn't give you any health upgrades? Here you go, you piece of garbage. Oh, I'm sorry, game. I did my damnedest to make the last run work. It just didn't... Sometimes the cookie crumbles the wrong way. It falls on the floor instead of on your plate or into your glass of milk. I don't eat cookies very often, so I don't know the main method of consumption, apparently. So let's continue onwards here. And this room should be done quickly. Kind of looking to get some money out of this. But, you know, we haven't been to the secret room on this floor yet. Hey, the Spirit Heart. You know what? That is actually better than money. You know, you can't take it with you when you go, so you might as well just get some extra health to make you survive a little bit longer. But at this point, what would make it even better is getting something like the, well, I was going to say compass and map from the shop, because then I could get rid of the crystal ball. But even just the tarot card ability from the crystal ball is fairly solid in its own right. I would actually love to get rid of the crystal ball in favor of something like the candle, just to give us even more damage. But you probably understand that by now, because I mention it almost every single time. Let's just toss some bombs in here, speed this up a touch. I think I killed a single silkworm with that, which is a pretty bad value proposition when you are wasting a bomb. But, you know, with 92 bombs, we can afford to spend 1 per enemy sometimes. And these guys are going to be easy enough to kill. Remember when these were my least favorite enemies in the game? Those were the days. We are going to trade in Isaac's Fork for Samson's Lock. Don't worry, I will be going to the secret room. I just have to, I figured we might as well pop open all these first, all these rooms. Wow, I took some damage, but gained some health by way of the Charm of the Vampire as well. We finally got a scent. We got another Crystal Ball charge, which gives us another Spirit Heart. And this is, you know, it's proving to be worth its weight in gold. It's almost functioning as like a 4-room Book of Revelations right now. That also sometimes gives us the, well, it sometimes functions as Book of Revelations. It always gives us map and compass when it works. And I guess the reason I want more money now is so I can actually possibly get this Demon Judgment card to work. It's not really Demon Judgment yet, but, you know, at some point maybe it could be if it plays its cards right, or if I play its card right, I guess I should say. Again, Rage actually pretty effective here. If I didn't have to take the Polaroid, Samson's Lock would be one of my favorite items. So Mom's Purse would also be pretty cool in my eyes. But in the meantime, health that we can't use. I wish there was an arcade on this floor. I wish there was a baller. I wish I was a little bit taller. Anyway, we don't have to go back to American Pie just to get some nostalgia. That's a cheap reference. Actually, that move will probably cost like $40 million to make. Well, the second one. The first one was probably an unexpected success, perhaps. In any case, let's see what this card is. 2 of spades. Doubles are keys, which is fine by me. I'm glad I used it. Our secret room contains a slot machine, which will blow up after we put in 1 cent. And it was going to give us 1 cent as well. Bad gas. Well, was it worth it? Well, now I have to use a bomb to get out of here. We'll just pop bad gas so we can carry the judgment card with us. Definitely don't want to lose that. Now watch, this will be the floor where I absolutely get a deal with the devil. Not, I mean, it would be bad because I wouldn't be able to use the judgment card effectively. But it could be good as well. We get another tarot card, Chariot. Here's the thing. We're going to use the Chariot on the boss. It's going to give us a little chub. My thinking was, again, more health items are not necessary at this point game. But I was like, we'll do this. This will help us against this boss. And then later, we'll be able to use that judgment card. But we'll probably get a deal with the devil now. Well, deal with the angel. All right. All is forgiven. In the deal with the angel room, we pick up Guardian Angel. Probably the second worst deal. Maybe third worst deal with the angel item. Behind a Scapular and perhaps Celtic Cross. Which have their own value, I'll admit. But you much would have preferred Sacred Heart. The Relic. Holy Grail. Can Transcendence be in there? I'm not sure. Blood of the Martyr. Many, many different items. Anyway, we got the pink glitch. So I'm going to take a second to rehydrate here. Because my throat is feeling pretty parched. I mean, we are at half an hour nearly. And I haven't even gotten down. Well, I'm just getting down to the depths now. So, you know, 2 pretty short runs stacked one on top of the other. And we're still, you know, we're not really going to get that much quicker in the near future. We're going to basically be pretty slow unless I manage to finagle a mom's knife or something like that. We're definitely going to look for the secret room. This is apparently going to be a larger floor than usual because we do have Curse of the Lost. Oh well. I'm just going to stand here. My plan worked perfectly. I stood there and then the leapers came to me and the bomb blew them up. I can get to that treasure chest, but first things first, we got Teleport, which I'm not interested in at all. Crystal Ball has been pretty good to us. Good thing about Crystal Ball, we don't need Map and Compass anymore as much as I would like them because they are passives. We can do without them. A random Spirit Heart from the poop. That is good enough incentive to continue shooting it. Thank you, Miter. And with the amount of Spirit Hearts we get and, you know, can continue to generate, might be worthwhile to get rid of all my hearts, even if we don't get a Guppy's Paw, just through even semi-useless deals with the devil. Okay, so we get a card here. 2 of diamonds. Not useful yet, but we will make sure, first things first, we'll use this judgment card. We'll make sure to use this 2 of diamonds when it would be practical for us to use it in order to be able to get to the shop or possibly make good use of judgment. So I can see everything now, but I'm still going to go, wow, that was a good bomb again. I'm still going to go to all these rooms because I'm trying to generate some more capital. And the more money that I get, the better I am off. Because I really want to make good use of the, oh, that sucked. Really want to make good use of the few remaining shops. 2 remaining shops. Perhaps even 1. Oh, well, there's definitely a good shop on this floor because we know that greed can't be here. As there is a, well, I'm going to fight that whoever's in the secret room anyway. But, you know, let's see if we can get some money first. I want to carry that judgment card with us too, but we might as well max out on cash first. So this is going to give us, what are we at now, 11 cents? If I can get up to 30 cents and thus be confident that I can buy whatever items I want to, I would probably feel comfortable using this 2 of diamonds right away. Because I just don't want to... Oh, that was bad. I just don't want to forget Judgment on this floor. That would be the worst. Because I've been carrying that card since, like, the first fucking floor. Again, more Spirit Hearts. Thank you for your generosity, game. It is indeed much appreciated. Let's see if we can trick these guys. Didn't work at all. But Rage is going to allow us to take them down regardless. Especially, you know, we knock one down. I get another one. You're never going to keep me down. No, we just toss some... Oh, my God. Stop taking 2 hearts of damage on the easiest rooms. That was real silly. Luckily, again, our Spirit Heart gains are pretty high, but... We can't afford to do that much more often, especially since it might indeed lower our chances of getting a deal with the devil. So let's make our way to the shop. Then we can figure out for ourselves if we want to pop 2 of diamonds right away, if we want to save it a little bit longer. More keys is always good. I didn't realize this nub was a green nub. It had a red tint to it because it's a champion. So okay, Crystal Ball gives us another Spirit Heart. Feeling a lot better about things. That is a speed upgrade, which is worth taking. Another key. And actually, our key situation is an unsung hero here. We haven't been struggling for that at all. Our shop contains the map. Is it worth it? I don't think so, to be honest with you. You know, Crystal Ball is... We're sunk into the Crystal Ball unless we get some very lucky items later. So I'm contented to stick with that for now. Let's just toss some bombs down here in the hopes that we damage these guys enough. Toss some bombs in here as well. We might get very lucky. Yeah, we did get all 3. We got a Spirit Heart as well. Thank God for the Pyro item, which has been very good to us so far. Super Gluttony, this is exactly what I wanted. Because we do have the chance now to potentially... Oh, I took some damage. We do have the chance now to potentially pick up an HP upgrade on him. And I am taking some pretty sad damage, but that happens from time to time. One more hit might do it. Very close, at least. There we go. Well, we get a Spirit Heart out of it, so I guess we basically broke even on that room. And we got a little bit of extra money as well. I'm getting ready to double us up here, because I don't want to backtrack too much, but the good thing is we have crazy speed, so we can afford to backtrack as much as we see fit. Again, that is my trademark dodge, is like dodge out of the way, and then for seemingly no reason, dodge back into the way. But Guardian Angel doing its part to hook me up. I don't know why, I have the feeling we're going to fight death on this floor. Or war, I guess. I have a feeling we're going to get a single queue of meat, which wouldn't be awful since we have Guardian Angel, but would also certainly not be, you know, one of the items that I would consider game-changing. And I would much prefer to run into something else. I didn't even want to go to this room, but assuming we make it out of here... Like, the reason I haven't been bum rushing is because we're not powerful enough to kind of speed run these floors yet. I really need to try to max out all of my advantages. You know, another world card doesn't really do all that much for me. You know, at this point, if we're not going to buy anything from the shop, 2 of diamonds is adequate at 24 cents. So let's go back and get this Judgment card. Again, the map would be fine, but I don't really consider it all that important, considering we're going to be able to get map and compass on almost every floor. We can spend that 15 cents on something more useful, like possibly getting another deal with the devil item by way of this Judgment. This is a much more... I'm not going to say we're doing badly at all, because, you know, from a luck perspective, we've done totally fine. However... It's been a run where I've had to, you know, almost the worst damage ever, where I've had to be a little bit more shrewd. Open a beet farm, as opposed to just steamrolling everything, which is my favorite way to play Isaac, you know, just the game beats itself for you. Much like I beat myself as a child, because Dad was too busy to even spank me. I don't know, that took a weird, like, Mr. Garrison turn or something. See what we got in here? Golden chest? Not a golden chest. I thought I saw briefly a golden chest appear, but sadly no. So we're going to continue onwards. This is definitely a good time to use a bomb. Even taking out one of these dudes is good enough. And, you know, we still have 77 bombs, so it's not like we're even close to being in a bad situation from that front. Oh, come on, zombie. Just come this way. It's the easiest thing in the world. There we go. We managed to get him. Child's Heart, the crazy incidents. Oh, my God. That was the stupidest thing ever. The crazy incidence of health items here cannot be overstated. Little Chad, Isaac's Fork, Charmer the Vampire, the Miter, and now Child's Heart. We also had Bloody Penny show up briefly. What's this one? 2 of Hearts. Well, just to keep me honest, I guess. Let's see what we've got in here. We got Loki, so obviously I was totally talking out of my ass earlier. We're going to drop some fat bombs in here on the Loki fight. Again, I want to make sure that these bombs last as long as possible, but I also want to make sure that I don't die, and, you know, killing bosses with bombs is a good way to make that happen. Oh, I still dodged directly into that twice, but again, our health is fine as a result of these spirit hearts we're getting, so everything's good. A couple more hits should be enough. And one more maybe. Yeah, there we go. So we get the 8 balls, still no deal with the devil. This is a tarot card crazy run, but we're still gonna hold on to this judgment card. One of these days, man, this judgment is gonna pay out like crazy. Our item room is large, so thank God we got all those speed upgrades earlier. We are gonna shoot all of the poop. We're still fast, so that HP is definitely welcome. We're gonna shoot all this poop because there is a chance that there would be a spirit heart contained. Crystal ball will be ready in 3 rooms, at which point we may choose to bum rush the shop and the boss. But we'll see. I'm not even sure, can you get a deal with the devil after fighting Mom? I think you can. Let's go a little crazy here. I'm gonna play Demon Judgment and possibly get a deal with the devil item. Because I feel like I really need like a Spirit of the Night, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Mark, Pact, anything this guy can give me. And if I can just trade, you know, temporary hearts to get something like the nail, that is a-okay with me. Now, we are gonna take the nail with us. So now I kind of wish I bought the map. That was pretty unlikely that that would happen in that way, though. But I'm gonna, you know, Crystal Ball, in some ways, may actually be better than the nail. I know that sounds crazy, because I consider the nail one of the best items in the game. But Crystal Ball, let's think about it. It has the potential to give us Spirit Hearts. Not always, but even if it doesn't give us Spirit Hearts, the fact that it allows us to, you know, bum rush... Oh, that was bad. Bosses and, Let's 1 second here. The fact that it allows us to bum rush bosses and on the later floors in particular means that it's probably going to save us Spirit Hearts in the long run as well, and the short run for that matter. So I think I'm going to continue rolling with Crystal Ball here, not just to keep the theme of the run going, but because, you know, it's going to give us the same incidents as the nail. They both charge in exactly the same amount of time, and to a certain extent the same effects, perhaps even better effects. So we'll see how this works. I had a feeling we'd be fighting greed in here, which means this shop is going to be basically worthless for us. But it will give us more money, and we can use this money to fight Judgment. Or not fight Judgment, but give more money to Judgment. Because we have a Judgment on this floor and a Judgment in our hands right now. Almost tempted to break into Zombie by the cranberries. Wow, this is bad greed fighting. I lost, like, at least 2.5 Spirit Hearts on this fight. But we did pick up some cash. I lost some cash as well. But 29 cents is fine. We're getting more money as a result, or sorry, more health as a result of this as well. There is no arcade, so I can't go to that boss trap room. And this is going to be the basic framework that we're going to have for the rest of our run, so I guess we might as well get used to it now. Finally, 38 minutes, about to go down to the necropolis. Or sorry, about to go down to the womb, assuming I beat Mom on this floor. And I'm Spirit Heart, good payout. Even if Judgment doesn't give us anything else, that's probably worth it. 2 Spirit Hearts, even better. If you give me an item like Mom's Purse, that's beautiful. So now we're going to be able to carry Rage with us, which is fantastic because that solves some of our damage issues. Not all of them, because our base damage is still fairly low. But at least we fire quickly. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Mom's Purse is a pretty solid item to get in that situation. Could be better. I hate when these guys manage to catch you on a room, sort of, I wouldn't say unawares necessarily, but in a position where you can't do much to do damage to them. At least one of them was going to be in range there. Almost got hit again. We're popping keys here because I want to get more keys, bombs, and keep my health up as well. And red hearts are going to be, you know, necessary to help us do that. I absolutely hate this room, as I've mentioned ad nauseum, basically. Just trying to get lucky with some of these bombs. No such luck, sadly. So we're losing Spirit Hearts at a breakneck pace, which is truly unfortunate. It would have been worse if that one hit me. Oh my god. Seriously, whatever. Just tank them. Hit me. I don't even fucking care. I hate those dudes so much. Thank you for juicing me up a little bit, Crystal Ball. I sincerely appreciate it. But for real, oh, okay, there's more. The game's being a little nice to me. I realize it's frustrating to watch me suck on those rooms. Believe you me, no one is more frustrated than me. Did we go to the secret room on this floor? Valid question, right? That was a very good bomb. Sadly, didn't give Rage enough time to turn our tears red, but I assume it still gave us a damage upgrade. We almost dodged straight into that. My brain is not in the right place from an Isaac perspective right now, which is not good because these Necropolis floors, real tough, man. Not just blowing smoke up your ass. Necropolis may indeed be harder than Utero, even though that seems to make literally 0 sense. Another tarot card. It's 2 judgments? Okay, well, we'll play this judgment for a while. Until we get down to, like, 12 cents, I feel, is the cutoff. Just in case we get to deal with the debt. Oh my god, he gave us blue candle! Okay, now I have to think. Because we can only take one of these with us. You know what? Let's take blue candle with us. It's gonna make us better against Isaac. Now, I really wish I bought the map. But so be it! The compass, or sorry, the crystal ball has done a very good job for us. But we're gonna roll blue candle instead. Which effectively makes the 9-volt worthless, but I don't want to think of it like that. I want to think of it like the 9-volt gave us a lot of advantages earlier. And actually, this is kind of a good combination as well, because we do have rage still. So the way this works is that, you know, we can use blue candle when we have poor damage. This will build up rage, which will allow us to do more damage later with our tears, which we are firing incredibly quickly as a result of Sad Onion. You guys know a little piece of trivia. Sad Onion, first item that was added to Isaac by Ed. He said that on Twitter the other day. Okay, so I'm still getting my ass kicked here. There's just like a ton of enemies on the screen at any given time. But we succeeded. HP upgrade. Polaroid. Almost no Spirit Arts, which is terrible. But still no opportunity to use this Judgment card in the way that I want to. But I'm feeling pretty solid about my chances now. I mean, not solid, but not bad, if that makes any sense at all. I feel almost better than we did on the last floor, despite kind of just making lateral changes. Anyway, we're going to try to find these boss rooms as soon as possible. We're probably not going to succeed, if I had to guess. I mean, on the run overall, maybe, but we're probably not going to succeed in finding the boss rooms quickly, as my karma for getting rid of Crystal Ball, which is an item that actually, you know, did very well for us this time. Now, Lord knows I hate these rooms, but single good candle shots is good enough. We will just keep firing these like crazy. These enemies are some of my favorites, because if you just look them straight in the face, they will almost never hit you, unless they fire a random green shot. Also, the importance of the candle as a defensive item cannot be overstated. We got lucky here. Here's the world card. We were going the wrong way, but we were at the secret room. So let's check this out while we're here. More money, sure. You know, might actually be effective because we do hold this judgment card still. 10 extra bombs, probably not worth fighting for when you already have 55. We would have taken damage there, I'm almost certain, given my track record, so... Okay, oh come on. That's the main problem with these Diglets. They have a ton of HP, but also, they spawn behind you, which is the most annoying thing in the world. Well, we got a Spirit Heart out of that, so I don't sweat losing the health there too much. And again, Rage being pretty good for us. You know, we survived through this floor. We get on to the next floor. That's the way Isaac works. In case you've never seen an episode before, I guess. And, you know, then we make it to the cathedral. We still have items coming, at least on this floor. And what we're really going to hope for is not death. I really do not want to get a single cube of meat, despite this Guardian Angel. Now, I'm playing pretty badly. I've been playing pretty badly a lot recently. I'm not sure what's gone on with my Isaac brain. I've been playing Dark Souls again. My brain's like, I've only got room for one difficult game at a time. The strategies for one difficult game at a time, I should say. Let's kill these guys, like so. Grab a key. Might be valuable in the chest if the good Lord Troll Engine lets us live that long. Which is always, you know, up in the air. Like an Anna Kendrick film. I'm just gonna keep this up. And the boss, I'm hoping we get Skull Eggs, because a single candle shot may be enough. We are still out of Spirit Hearts, but luckily, all our other... Oh, Teratoma's fine, too. Luckily, all our other passives are allowing me to basically survive a little bit longer than I otherwise would be able to, because we have so much ability to gain red hearts, basically. Which is kind of unprecedented, most of the time. Almost thinking that I should have brought... That was a really good candle shot, by the way. Almost thinking that I should have brought Bloody Penny along with me, but, you know, Rage is probably better than Bloody Penny. We get Coin Purse, which is fantastic as CAIN, especially these 2 tiers upgrades. Our firing should be really fast. And we got a speed upgrade as well, and the other one is Bad Gas. So I'm just going to head down to the next floor. But hey, pretty good. You know, Mom's Heart shouldn't be too hard. The candle is a heart killer. because it's basically like a huge high damage piercing shot if you're going to boil it down to the very basics of what it does, or the fundamentals of what it does. Again, we're building some pretty solid rage here. Super Sloth is still alive, but we're doing good damage. They actually, in case you missed it, uncovered a secret tinted rock as well. And our rage will continue to build on these spiders. Another couple shots should be enough. Maybe he'll give me a tarot card. I'm not actually sure what else Super Sloth can give you. Bob's Rotten Head, maybe? I definitely do not want that. And this Judgment card, I promise you, at one point will be useful. I don't know when. This guy's gotta be dead soon, right? Yep, Bob's Rotten Head, and we earned 3 Spirit Hearts. Oh, that's actually Bob's Curse. We'll definitely take that, because we have now 60 bombs that are poisonous. I thought maybe I could kill all 4 of them in one hit. Instead, I only got 1, so joke's on me, I guess. One more to die. That went pretty well, actually. More money. Health I can't use. It feels good to be saying health I can't use again. Because for a while, we needed all the health we can get. Now, 2 of these guys left. We are sadly just reaching this dead end here, which is, you know, disappointing for everybody. But the rest of this room should be pretty easy. Diglett will die in 1 candle hit and a couple of shots. And our Super Meat Man also dying pretty quickly. Good numbers on our consumables. I'm just going to take a second and drink some water here. There's almost like an unofficial 1-hour time limit for these Isaac videos because sometimes Camtasia freaks out if you have videos that are over an hour long for some reason. I don't know if it's related to file size or what. If it's related to file size, I guess the time is sort of just a coincidence. But, yeah, so we're going to be trying to finish the game within the next 15 minutes. Which, as you, if you're watching this, that's probably exactly how that shit went down, as you can tell by looking at the timeline. But I'm living in fucking suspense right now, man. Anything could happen. This could be a 2-hour-long run. It could be over in another 2 minutes. Maybe I find Epic Fetus on the next room or something. You never know. So really, I'm the only one that's getting all the pure tension here. More red hearts, always good. These guys die in a candle shot each, which I always appreciate. Well, if I could actually hit them with it, that is. Not 1 candle shot, I suppose. 1 candle collision. But this is a champion, so maybe he drops some Spirit Hearts. Or maybe he shoots a green bomb at me and then drops a single penny. But there's a tarot card in this room. Strength, sure, okay, we'll pop it right away just to have extra leverage on this room, I guess. But I lost my Spirit Heart immediately. If only it took that extra strength red heart first, that would have been more beneficial. We do have extra damage, I guess, for this room, but doesn't really mean all that much. The reason I was using that strength card is just to get some use out of it before, you know, we go back to holding on to this Judgment card with some semi-permanence. Eventually, I'll play it. If we don't get a deal with the devil after this floor, I might as well just play it straight away, because there's no other opportunities for deals with the devil. That'd be really disappointing for me. I wonder if I should have played the Judge... Oh my god, stop taking the worst damage ever. In my defense, these Diglets are sneaky, man. I wonder if I should have played the Judgment card on the deal with the Angel, if that would have given me the possibility to get a deal with the Angel. I mean, that seems incredibly likely. I just wasn't really thinking about it at the time. I was entirely tunnel visioned on a deal with the devil. So, we are going to be fine. It was a waste of a key, but oh well. We're going to be fighting Mom here. I expect this is going to be a fairly easy fight. Candle always improves our chances at these. And we don't really need to use bombs, but I probably will try to use bombs. Because the poison bombs allow us to do some extra damage as well. So I'll probably mix it up. I'll go like candle bomb, until we are done with this. Because it should be fairly easy, and that allows us to play to all of our strengths, basically. So candle first. This is, I thought it was zombies, but Larry Jr.'s is actually easier. Bombs are better against the zombies. We'll pop a candle there anyway. I guess we'll drop a bomb in this one. It's going to kill one of them, and then we'll just wait for the second one to die. Then we're going to throw a candle in, and the poison damage is still working. And we'll just continue with candles now, because I don't want to get too close. And our rage is actually allowing us to do a lot of good damage here. We could probably kill it before Duke of Flies dies. Yeah, they died simultaneously. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to use this Judgment card on a deal with the devil. I tried, don't get me wrong. Let's see if this guy can give us something useful that will... Oh my god, it's Demon Judgment. Fuck! I can't believe I was carrying it that long! And it stabbed me in the back! Well, there's a dead end. I actually don't mind the cathedral as a floor most of the time. I can't believe that's Demon Judgment. The dead weight that I've been carrying forever. Well, we're at full health again. Can't complain too hard, I guess. You know, anytime you're alive in the cathedral, life's good. I'm gonna just drop some fat bombs in here because I don't want to take any more damage. That worked surprisingly well, but we took some more damage there. I really dislike this room, as you can probably guess. That worked well. We lost a lot of health in this room, but all is not lost yet. Miter does not appear to be working as often as it did before. Maybe that's my fault, though. Don't always look to other people for, you know, the blame for your problems. You want to look to yourself as well. Let's fire some poison bombs in here just in case. He tried to fire them back at me. I don't think so. Good damage against the horse. Horse is no problem here, considering our range advantage, speed, and, you know, the ability to use the candle like so, and totally whiff on it. Just gotta watch out for the creep, and we should be okay. Good advice for young ladies in a nightclub as well. Or any kind of social situation, I suppose. Sure, this is worth it, I think. Well, you know, getting a single key. I guess we only spent a key to make it happen, so fair trade. Now whenever I see, you know, fair trade, I realize is not a term that I have invented. That would be very silly for me to believe. But now whenever I see fair trade in a context outside of Isaac, I'm always like internally flattered, which is the silliest thing in the world. So whenever I see like fair trade coffee, I'm like, oh, I have like more influence than I thought. And then my logical brain kicks in and is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Is this the longest Isaac run we've had in like 6 months? It feels like it is. And we're not even really that close to being done yet. I mean, we're close. We're not that close though. Let's get these poison bombs out here to deploy and do some extra damage. Sadly, we're not doing that much damage with rage, but one of those low-key is dead. And the other one is getting pretty close as well. These bombs do explode with poison damage, I think, just because I have the poison damage modifier. Almost got hit there. That would have been real silly, but Loki is gone. It's a troll bomb. Can we beat Isaac with this setup? It is up in the air, man. Well, there's our boss. That's awesome, actually. Now, let's just think about this. Plan accordingly. We tricked him. Didn't work, though. We kind of tricked ourselves, I guess. Fire some shots in like this. As long as they don't see us, we're basically playing Splinter Cell right now. If they don't see us, we're in a good position. Okay, so just let it go. We have 3 hearts. We have 3.5 hearts. Poison bombs, Polaroid, rage, candle, and decent damage. This is going to be very, very interesting. Every time I get hit, I've got to send some bombs to at least do some damage to this guy. What we could do, take it super slow, and just constantly use the candle, which is going to basically make us immune. I kind of want to, here's what I want to do. I want to get close, drop poison bomb, and then as soon as the poison bomb goes off, drop the candle. Oh, but then we got hit, so. The reason I'm not using tears is because we fire so quickly that I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm able to take damage either, if that makes sense. Actually, our rage is built up fairly strongly so far. I'm not sure what caused that. But with 1.5 hearts left, we will get Polaroid invincibility. We might have a shot at this. Gotta remember to fire the candle. Our damage is very surprising to me. I don't understand how our rage got built up so quickly, because we didn't kill any enemies. Isaac doesn't summon any enemies. Blue Baby does. Isaac doesn't, though. We might have a goddamn chance here. This is crazy! Okay, now we get close. Drop some fat poison bombs in there. Like so. That was a really good kind of dual poison bomb action. I'm holding on hope here, guided by voices. Stay cool. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Oh, it was so close. In any case, thank you guys for watching this vanilla run. Continue suggesting your challenge run suggestions. I'm gonna go make some coffee. It is damn early for an hour-long Isaac run. But again, in any case, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.